Hi friends, let's read a Daniel Tiger story. This one is Daniel Goes to the Playground. It was a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and Daniel and his family were at the playground with Prince Wednesday and Miss Elena. "Hi neighbor," said Daniel. "Margaret and I are swinging. One day she'll be big enough to go on a big kid swing like me. Right, Margaret?" "Dan," said Baby Margaret as she watched Daniel. After swinging, Daniel and his friends decided to play circus. Daniel's mom and dad sat down nearby to watch the show with Baby Margaret. First, Prince Wednesday swung on the flying trapeze. Next, Miss Elena walked the tightrope forward and backward. Then it was Daniel's turn. Daniel was going to juggle. "And now, Daniel Tiger, the Gurrific, will do his Tiger-tastic juggling act," said Daniel proudly. Daniel threw 1, 2, 3 juggling balls up in the air. "Mom, Dad, look at me," Daniel exclaimed as he tried to catch the balls. But Daniel's mom and dad weren't looking at Daniel. They were helping Margaret. Daniel was sad. "You didn't see me juggling," he said to his mom and dad. "I'm sorry, Daniel," said Mom. "Your sister needed us." "But I needed you too," said Daniel. "I know it can be hard when we need to pay attention to Margaret," said Mom. "It is hard," said Daniel. "Before Margaret, you used to watch me all the time." "It is different with Margaret around," said Mom. "But when a baby makes things different, find a way to make things fun." Daniel tried to think of a way that Margaret could make things more fun. He thought and he thought until Margaret toddled over to Daniel, rolling the juggling balls toward him. "That gives me an idea," Daniel exclaimed. "Baby Margaret can help me with my juggling act, and then everyone can watch both of us. That will be lots of fun." "Ga, ga, ga," said Margaret. "Presenting Daniel the Gurrific and his sister Margaret the Magnificent," announced Daniel. Daniel tossed a ball to Margaret, and Margaret rolled it back to him. They were juggling together, and this time everyone was watching. Playing circus on the playground was so much fun. Daniel made believe that he was performing in a real circus. "It's time for the circus parade," announced Miss Elena. "Everyone line up." Daniel, Prince Wednesday, and Miss Elena all got in a line. Margaret got in line too. No, Margaret, this parade is just for big kids," said Daniel. Daniel and his friends paraded around the swings and the sandbox, but everywhere they went, Margaret went too. "Mom," said Daniel, "Margaret is too little to be in the parade." Said Mom. "Can we make room for everyone in the parade? Even little tigers?" "That would be different," said Daniel. "It will be different, but when a baby makes things different, find a way to make things fun," Mom reminded Daniel. Daniel looked over at Margaret, and she made a silly face. Daniel giggled. "Margaret, you are so silly." Just then, Daniel got another Gurrific idea. "Maybe Margaret can be the clown in our parade." "That would be different and fun," said Daniel. "Boo, boo, boo, boo," said Margaret. "Let the parade begin." "Again," said Daniel happily, and they all paraded around the playground together. "I loved playing at the playground today with Margaret," said Daniel. "Do you have a baby in your family? How do you feel when things are different?" "It's different for me with Baby Margaret, but now I know that different can be fun." Ugga mugga. Thanks for reading a Daniel Tiger story with us.